Hello, ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, and those who are none at all. My name is Soren, and welcome to RLFurs Cup 14. We are so hyped to have everyone here and joining us for today's little competition. We got a lot of great teams and even better competitors in today's tournament. So just taking a look at the bracket real quick. All the evolutions casting is going to be hectic. I don't know why I did this to myself, but you know, it'll be a good time. It'll be a good time, trust. So let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and take a little look at the teams we got coming up for you guys. We got Jolteon taking on ValFURant. On Team Jolteon Complex, you've seen him before, one-time champion, followed up by Z's and Azrael. Both of them had them in here before. And then on ValFURant, we have Raider, Naomi, and Gwen. And Naomi looking to put up her third championship. She would be the first one to do so if she's able to pull that one off. But just to go ahead and introduce some of the other talent here today, we have none other than Stealth Wolfie, a little bit of a RLCS caster, coming to grace us with his presence today. How you doing today, Wolfie? Or Stealthy, my bad.
So, good job when you saw it.
It's okay. We'll get through this together. All right. So Stealthy is going to be here for the first couple games. Can we get a double check in chat? I think you may not have heard him just talk, but I got it sorted. That is my fault. But yeah, nonetheless, we're going to get straight into this game. Here we have everyone ready in the lobby. It's going to be Jolteon in the blue and ValFURant in the orange. Yeah, okay. They can hear everyone now. So that is good. That is good, trust. But yeah, so today's tournament is going to be single elimination. 8 teams. Quarterfinals are going to be best of 3. So first team to 2 wins here. We'll move on to our semifinals.
Well, so far, immediate pressure coming out here from the side of Jolteon. They really want to get that early goal, and it's pretty important, of course, to get some confidence. But here, Naomi playing it past everyone, gets ValFURant 1-0 up already.
Naomi is showing a little bit of her experience here. No pre-tournament jitters. Coming in with confidence, getting it past both of the defenders. Putting them up 1-0.
Well, now a beautiful kickoff here, trying to get that momentum shifting in favor of Jolteon, but sadly enough, they're not able to follow up. Husky right there. Went up for a touch. A little bit too low, but at that moment, you just always have to try and predict where the ball is going to go, and that's sadly enough not something that's that simple to do when you're playing against 3, yeah, definitely more experienced players.
Man, this is Raider back here, only one defender to beat. He's gonna leave the ball for Gwen. He's gonna put that one in right off of the rip. ValFURant now up 2-0.
Well, beautiful shot here from Gwen. Saw that Complex was a little bit out of position. Sadly enough, Complex wasn't able to get back. Of course, that is boost problems. It always happens, definitely when you're under a lot of pressure. So right now, the main thing that Jolteon has to look at is how can we slow down the play so we can control it? How can we make it comfortable for ourselves and not let the team of ValFURant, yes, it's very confusing with the colors, run over us?
Already, you can see a little bit of confusion coming out of Jolteon. I don't think there's too much team plays going on, but as long as they keep those rotations pretty fluid, they should be able to find a little bit of success. As a couple whiffs come out from this ValFURant team, they have some opportunity here. The Raider is going to be there on the stop, keeping the offensive pressure up as this Jolteon defense tries to get something going. They finally got the ball on the other side of the field. Naomi gonna take it up the wall again. Is gonna be stopped by Z's as he gets the challenge. Raider now on the counter attack.
Well, here there's still a lot of pressure from the side of Jolteon. They're definitely looking for that first goal opportunity as Z still launches it to the forward. There on the backboard, we have a little bit of a double commit between Raider and Gwen. Makes it awkward as Naomi is not able to get a ball touch. Here, Husky into the center. Complex potentially had a shot on target. Sadly enough, it was a little bit hard to do because he had to come from the sideline. So definitely not that easy, and Jolteon making it harder for themselves to come back in this game.
Already, though, as you can see, Jolteon was keeping a little bit more pressure up. Better than they were doing the first 2 minutes of the game, but now they're kind of flopping on defense. Complex there with the goal-saving hit there. They try to push it back to midfield. Gwen is going to put this one back towards the middle. No team support. Raiders trying to slow down the play here. Giving up for Naomi. Down to Gwen as Complex up in the sky. What can he do with it? It's gonna be a goal. Raider not able to make that last second save. It was a close one. Complex putting Jolteon on the board.
Yeah, this is definitely what they needed. Some quick counteraction, and I mean, only half of the game is played, and with them getting that momentum shifting in their favor right now, it's definitely possible for them to come back right here. And right now we get a little bit of a bad start in that sense. Jolteon definitely wants that pressure from the kickoff, but right now it isn't ValFURant that is doing much with it. Here we see Naomi trying to go up the wall. Right now she's not able to follow it up, and Gwen doesn't have an angle to should take. But right now it is Complex trying to get that ball forward. Husky gets outplayed by Naomi, and she's definitely controlling that ball well.
That she is really causing some chaos up here on this blue side of the field. ValFURant and doing an incredible job getting these challenges off, not letting Jolteon breathe on defense. They need a big clear as this ValFURant team is playing so far up the field. I don't really see them rotating much back past midfield. And that, as I say, that Complex and now finally going to get the ball away, but with low boost, you can't do much with it. You see ValFURant try to get their offense going again. This could be a chance, but Azu is not going to be able to get the ball, and it's going to be on the blue side once again.
See, I love the fact that you still confused yourself, sorry. Like, ValFURant is playing in the orange and Jolteon in the blue. Yeah. And you kind of twisted it around before, so hey, we're all guilty. We all thought the teams were different because of the colors, but hey, we just have to see everything like it's white and black, you know, gray colors, then you don't have that problem. But that problem doesn't stop Raider. Beautiful air dribble right here.
You know, sometimes we just gotta make things hard for ourselves, keep ourselves on our toes. As Raider tries to mix it up a little bit there with the air carry off of the ground. It's going to work out pretty well for them.
Well, right now the kickoff goes pretty neutral, and it is immediately a response coming out from ValFURant. They are looking to, well, establish a dominant lead. They're already up by 2 with 50 seconds to go. If they get another one, then it might as well be over, but Complex doesn't say, no, I'm not going to let that slide. He gets a beautiful air dribble right here. Sadly enough, gets bumped, so he can't follow it up. But now it is sees. Pass to Complex. Complex intercepted because Naomi is already there, and that might go in. It is the 4-1. And this is a very, very tough first round for Jolteon.
Really got to knock some of the rust off. You can see this ValFURant team is already... it looks like they've had a little bit of practice. They're meshing a little bit better. They definitely know where each other are. You can see right there, they had a little bit of midfield passing as well. Even here, not going for the kickoff for Jolteon. Looks like there could be a little bit of confusion, but this is something that we've normally seen get flushed out here after this first game.
All right, here it is definitely Jolteon looking for some opportunities, trying to build some momentum for that game too, because that's going to be so important. Because like you said earlier, single elimination means you only have one shot, one chance to prove yourself, and the moment you're out and you lost one series, you're done for. And right now, this is not looking all too bright for Jolteon. Complex, however, try to find another opportunity as Husky keeps that ball alive. Nobody going for that ball right there as it drops down. The first game of this series goes to ValFURant, and they're already at match point.
That they are, and that is definitely the hard part about a best of 3. While it is still a series, it is 1-0 as far as the matches go in favor of ValFURant as they try to close this one out. Game number 2 of our first quarterfinal of the day.
Yeah, sadly enough, sometimes hardware decides to fry itself. I mean, we're not in control of such things, and that's sadly enough what happens. But right now, we still have 6 players on the field, meaning that we still have a match going on. And right now, it immediately starts up with Derpy. the person to step in for Naomi to pick up the pace, pick up the shooting boot, or the shooting wheel, so to say, and get the first goal.
Stepped in real smooth. Easy transition for this team. So ValFURant looks like they haven't missed a beat.
Well, maybe a slight beat. Just a slight one.
I guess the caster curse must be real. It's pretty much a diagnosable disease at this point, honestly.
I mean, you might be right at that point. But still, there was a brilliant kickoff taken from Husky, making sure that they were up high enough so they can block the ball, even if the kickoff was a little bit quicker from the opposite side. So that's definitely a smart play from the side from Jolteon. Something that we also mentioned before, they really need to bring in some logic, work together in order to try and win against the ValFURant side. Because right now it is Derpy once more that's trying to get that ball in front. Does get a bump here, but now Raider, with a little bit more time, tries to centralize his ball as Gwyn is outplayed by Complex. But Derpy immediately realized that they were able to go for the ball, cut that rotation short, and made sure that the pressure stayed alive.
Now it's going to be Derpy trying to get this ball out of the corner. Looks like he's not going to find much success as Complex tries to shove that one in. This is going to be able to make it happen. Raider accidentally passing it right out to the other team. All three of the ValFURant teammates in one corner. This Complex keeps this one on the orange side of the field.
Well, right now it is Complex with a little bit of a slow play. That was definitely going good so far for him. So right now we see better actions coming out from the side from Jolteon. And it is Z's getting that ball launched all the way to the front, and Gwyn, sad enough, misreads it. That corner is always super awkward to read, and Complex, he just stops Derpy getting that ball to the other side.
Derpy coming in low boost and isn't able to get the power to stop Complex. They're going to go up 2-1 now on this kickoff. We'll see if they do anything different. ValFURant sending 2 for it. And unfortunately, going to lose it. Looks like Gwyn has got the hit. And all three of these Jolteon members in the same spot. Let's see if they can take advantage.
Well, so far, it is, of course, Jolteon that is in a good position right now. They definitely want to equalize this series. But ValFURant says no. Derpy tries to get that ball in the front. Sadly enough, doesn't get the touch that they want. But right here, beautiful 50. Still in control. Can do something with it as Zeus hits that ball off of him. And right now, the ball goes to the center as Complex tries to get that ball cleared. And Gwyn, sadly enough, helps him out. Definitely wasn't intentional. You saw that from the way he was lined up. But this was intentional. Zeus saw the opportunity and he scored the opener.
Really was quite the pileup on defense in the corner. As we see, I think the team now, maybe rotations definitely not as smooth as they were before, but hopefully they will get it figured out here pretty soon. They do have a little bit of breathing room with that 1-game lead to get things figured out. So if this game doesn't go as planned, they can make some readjustments. As wow, is that in from halfway? Nope. Okay, too far right. Thought that was the sniper from downrange.
I mean, it would have been amazing if that one went in, but sadly enough, it wasn't the case. But right here, you still see a lot of pressure from the side from Jolteon. And this is a little bit contradictory with how the first game went. So definitely able to say that Naomi was one of the few to actually keep that pressure alive for ValFURant, play very aggressive, and make sure that Jolteon wasn't allowed any easy connections. As right here, they get another opportunity. Gwyn plays that ball to the side very swiftly, though. So that's definitely something that they're doing well, trying to keep up that pace, even though they have to get used to playing with their sub now.
I agree. They are doing well, hitting it back and forth, but not able to break this midfield pressures. Raider actually gets it out of their side of the field for the first time in a minute, but Complex putting it right back onto the orange side. Derpy with a good challenge, but it's going to be Z's with the counterattack of the ball, ping-ponging back and forth, not too much thought being placed into where the ball is going right now, other than just trying to make contact. Jolteon definitely trying to just run out the clock now with 1 minute left.
Well, 1 minute is more than enough time. We already saw it in the past. And even at an RLCS level, we had some comebacks happen in 35 seconds even. I think it was yesterday. We had 3 goals scored. So now another one from Jolteon. would already put the seal on as Gwyn definitely doesn't get the touch that he wants to. But hey, again, 35 seconds, 3 goals in an RLCS environment, so should definitely be able in this tournament as well.
They definitely have the opportunity. They definitely have the chance to come back, but they're really going to have to crack this defense from Jolteon now. As it looks like they're doing an all right job now, getting a little bit more ball control than they had before. See what they can do with it here. As Complex does get a big clear out to the left side as he tries to run, put the ball somewhere. He's got Azu in support. Not going to be able to get there fast enough as Gwyn clears the ball out to Raider. But looks like they're not going to get the touch they want as they just try to keep the ball away from in front of their net.
Yeah, right now we have the complete opposite scenario. At first we were saying that ValFURant was the one in control and Jolteon wasn't taking their time. And now the polar opposite can be said. Jolteon definitely looks pretty confident here. Complex, even without boost, he's still allowed to go for the attempt on a ceiling shot. Whereas we see that on the side from ValFURant, they're bumping each other. They're all three in the same side. Their touches are not going as smooth as they want to. So that's definitely something that they will have to fix in the next game. And the first step for that is just slowing down your play, taking more time and controlling it for yourself. And then you can start speeding it up again.
Do agree. We're going to quickly try to make some changes. We noticed people talking about the frame rate issues. Might slam the graphics a little bit. I thought we could make these pretty, but I guess not. But that is okay. We will adjust. What do we not need?
Wait, how did they say it? Like, I came, and I conquer. So, same thing with frame rate, right?
Yeah, something like that. We'll see.
I saw laggy frame rate. I went to fix the buggy English hard. Sorry.
It's okay. I struggle with it too. All right, so you guys are about to see the great way that I would actually play the game. So it's gonna look like Roblox pretty much. That's all right. We're getting nice and blocky. No anti-aliasing, no bloom, no dynamic shadows.
I mean, bloom is overrated anyway.
Yeah,
honestly, you're right. The moment you start playing competitive, you never use bloom, and even it just usually makes the image less sharp. So why use it in the first place?
All right, Steam is telling me I got 250 frames, so this should be better unless it's an OBS problem.
It's most likely an OBS problem, not getting enough RAM.
Yeah, let me tell you that is.
Wait. Okay, Soren. Weird thing. You just alt tapped, right?
Yeah.
Completely fine. Like literally completely fine.
What happens if I minimize OBS? Maybe that'll work.
Nope. Do you play Rocket League full screen or borderless?
Borderless.
Huh. Well, then I have no idea because I also do borderless and that's completely fine. So that's a bit of a sad one. So Soren, I hope you have 2 monitors so you can partially look at Raider scoring this awesome goal and stay all tapped out of Rocket League as well.
I do have 2 monitors. So I can't. It looks like it's a little bit better now. It's weird. I have all my stats up and I'm not getting any frame drops or connection problems. But I'll alt tab if it means a better viewing experience.
I mean, it's immediately way better, and even I'm looking at the stream to check it, and it went from, let's say, a choppy 20 frames per second stream to most definitely 27 or higher.
Yeah, I can see it on my OBS as well. I might restart the stream after this. Yeah, because this is looking pretty liquid. Yeah, I'm getting like 300 frames on Rocket League, so it's definitely not a performance issue. And I don't think I have like crazy ping. I can't see my ping because I'm spectating. That's okay. It's okay. We will adjust.
We will overcome the problem, and we will conquer it.
We will. Best part is being
meanwhile,
flexible.
meanwhile there are 3 players over conquering their greatest fear, and that was their 1-0 deficit against ValFURant at the start. Because there we always had the 3-1, and right now we don't see as much confidence from ValFURant as before. Again, maybe this is of course due to Naomi not being there, but still. Oh, wait, why did I see Naomi?
Yeah, I just saw that too. I have
Wait,
no
hold
idea
on,
what's
what?
going on. Let me check the Discord.
I mean, I guess her electronics were not fried? Question mark?
Okay, we're going to have to address some policy on this situation later, but I guess we'll let it slide for now. But yeah, it does. It looks like she's back, and better than ever. Hopefully, the PC problems are fixed.
Yeah, I mean, else we'll of course be able to find some smurfs on that blue screen from Naomi perhaps, and then they will be able to bring us the extra frame rate that we need when your OBS is, or when your Rocket League is prioritized.
Yeah, hopefully she brought my frames back with her. She did not. It's okay. We can't have it all.
Yeah, I mean, sadly, the Smurfs were not liking you today. But it is fine. Everything happens for a reason. I guess the stream is also occurring this way for a reason. This way you can do multiple things at the same time, or it's telling you to do multiple things at the same time. I don't really know. But what's happening at the same time on the field though is that Jolteon, even though ValFURant is playing with the same team, is still up by 1 as Naomi scores the 3-2.
Whoever gets to see my task manager.
Yep, we saw your task manager. That happens again. Everybody realizes at this point that it's not going according to plan, but that's completely fine because we'll deal with it. We'll make the most out of it, and that's the most important bit. As we see right now, Jolteon is also making the most of it. They're trying to put on some pressure. They're trying to make it so ValFURant can't get back into their groove, try and find the rhythm again. So, but right here we have a beautiful shot. Raider potentially getting that ball underneath, but now it is Naomi playing that ball to the side, trying to find Gwyn, but Gwyn immediately leaves it. It's now Raider right there. He gets dunked. Complex makes the 4-2, and Jolteon, they just make it an even bigger lead for themselves.
It is crazy to see the difference that they made since game 1. Even now with the full ValFURant team back, it seems like they're not stopping the momentum that they gained in the last game.
Yeah, and that's the main thing that we talked about before, Soren. They felt like 3 individual players, not really coordinating well with each other, not really rotating. And now we're seeing the same thing from the side from ValFURant. And I mean, at the time, ValFURant individually as players had the upper hand because they had more experience or a higher rank potentially. But right now, Jolteon completely equalized and maybe even dominated a playing field by just working together, giving each other enough space to touch the ball in their best way possible, and then maybe even find passes. Like this one.
They're gonna put in the 5th goal to widen that lead. It really seems like ValFURant needs to do something to get this momentum back, as there's kind of a little bit of flying past the ball, but nothing that can't be fixed in a minute 30.
I mean, it's definitely all possible, but at the same time, again, we don't see that orchestrated behavior from the side from ValFURant, whereas Jolteon right now is really working together as a steam engine. Every part has its own place in the matter, and they're doing it well. Even right now, we see that Complex just stays back all the way back, and then Z's at the same time realizes that Complex wants to get that ball back to the orange side from the sideline and try to get it done with that way. That's only something that you do the moment that you're thinking about how can I help my team in order to win. As Naomi did not get outplayed by Complex, but it was very close to happening.
Definitely thought he was gonna go for the fake there, but he decided just to hit it up and go for the bump. Did not work on Naomi. She was stone cold in net, but it doesn't matter. His Complex is gonna put in the 6th goal and almost a hat trick. He's got 2. He's got 2 on the board. But we're definitely gonna widen the lead for Jolteon.
Well, at this point, we can almost say that maybe the blue screen was a sign. Maybe.
Maybe
We
it
never know.
was. Oh, I thought that was gonna be an own goal. I was scared there a little bit for Gwen.
Yeah, that's why I was also pretty silent at that point. But Naomi, sadly enough, not able to get out that last one, and I think it's already settled. I mean, 5 goals at 27 seconds. That would be new to me even. So yeah, I mean, I would love to see it. Don't get me wrong, but chances of it happening are pretty slim. Let's put it that way.
It's definitely looking like it's wrapped up here for this first series of the day. So it's going to be Jolteon moving forward into our first semifinal later on, but we are going to be seeing all the other quarterfinals first. So please don't go anywhere. We're most likely going to restart the stream after this match as well. So yeah, we'll be right back. Of the day, it's going to be Flareon taking on a Glaceon. Oh, we got the colors right this time, right? Glaceon's going to be in the blue, Flareon in the orange. Okay, so you don't get confused. Silver, DJ TV, and Thunder on Team Flareon, and then Gmo, True Stunts, and Icy on Team Glaceon. So we got Icy on Glaceon too, all right? We got it lined up. We got it lined up this time. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so I'm actually going to be stepping out for this one. You're going to have, once again, Stealthy, Casting, and Cole as well. So go ahead and introduce them, and I'll put the bracket up so you guys can take a look at it, but I'll let Cole introduce himself.
What is going on, everyone? My name is Cole. I've been here for a while. This is my first time casting for the RLFurs tournament, but I have done casting previously for when I was in university, for Counter-Strike tournaments, or even Rocket League tournaments. And I hope that this second game looks like it's going to be a great match between these two teams.
Yeah, and actually Soren placed the placement of the member of the month actually pretty perfect, because Trustans himself is of course playing on the blue right now for Glaceon, and as he said, he made it easy for us. You know, Glaceon, the more you put him like that evolution on the orange team, things are going wrong. And Trustans immediately puts his name on the board.
How very convenient of it too for him to get announced member of the month and have the first goal for this match too.
I mean, that's pretty convenient if you ask me, and also pretty well placed. You could almost say that it's scripted, but I mean, I can assure you that it's not. But right now it is GMO though that does stop that beautiful play that we saw coming on the side from Glaceon, and now Trustans once more pushing that ball all the way forwards as GMO takes control, tries to get a flick, but DJ TV is there, blocks the ball, and relinquishes that pressure.
And now we're watching as Glaceon is trying to hurry up and defend this ball that's coming straight for their goal. And Gmo had a great stop with Thunder having a shot to the post, and Stun saves a great shot. He's trying his hardest to get this out of the back corner. He's having a nice dribble up there. Sadly stopped by DJ TV as it is being tossed up in the air right in front of Glaceon's goal. And the shot from Silver, and a great goal from him. A great goal to tie it up in the second match.
Yeah, this was a little bit unfortunate. We saw that Icy right there was trying to take over that ball from GMO. Maybe that was a little bit miscommunicated between the two, but definitely something that should not happen. However, with that said and done though, we are equalized, and I'm pretty sure that both teams are pretty well balanced as Silver tries to get that ball in. He places it perfectly, completely past the last defender.
Right at that side post too, as we're watching this replay. That was a very well placed shot from him. Right at that perfect corner. But yes, Wolfie, I will have to agree with you. This does seem like a very well balanced team. Both teams are playing at about the same speed and hitting the ball about the same. So I feel like that game 2 might be one of our favorited matches. I guess is a good thing to say.
Yeah,
A great pinch too. Oh, sorry for cutting you off.
It's completely fine. I was just going to say that's most likely indeed going to be close. We also saw like last series that the team that was down first turned it around, and actually at that moment built a lot of momentum. And I think we're going to see something similar where maybe the team that wins this first game doesn't necessarily win the second one as well.
Right, as you were saying before, it is all about how the teams play in their second game. Their first game is a big guesser as to like what each team is going to be playing like, but their second one is where it really matters. If there's going to be a game 3, or just stopping at game 2, and let's just hope for both of these teams that it makes it out to game. And what a great shot from DJ TV as well, coming from center field. A great shot from or a great pass from Thunder straight on top of his dome.
Well, this is definitely well played from the side from Flareon. Now, however, Glaceon still has more than enough time. We're still not past the half of the game, so there's still enough to play for. And right now, we see that GMO is side flipping a little bit. He's back flipping from time to time. And that might, of course, be the nerfs coming in. And that's something that you don't control that easily. However, Silver, a real veteran in this cup already, is definitely showing why he got those skills, how he can apply them, and really put some pressure on for his team.
Yes, I will agree with you there as well. Silver has shown his skills many times in the how many tournaments has he played in now? Like 7, something like that. But every single tournament, he seems to come out here and just perform tremendous with his team.
Well,
As we're
it is a little bit of a rough predicament, though. Because we can see that Glaceon is trying to escape the grass from Flareon as much as possible, but not really some constructive plays coming out from the side from Glaceon. They're just leaving that ball alone, not pushing it further when you're still on the ball, and those things can be very important the moment that you really want to try and put some pressure on the opposite team, because right now it feels all Flareon in this, well, first minute of the second half of the game.
Yes, I will. Ooh, that was almost a really nice shot from GMO. That would have been a real nice 1 goal bring back from them. But sadly, Silver has scored again to bring Flareon 4-1 in this first match with 1:19 left.
Well, 4-1 for first game is definitely not a bad score, but I truly hope that Glaceon is able to, well, get another goal, because right now you don't want to be disheartened, and you don't want to have to let go of all the chances you have, because this team definitely has some potential. They just need to find a way to get that ball against, just completely past 1 or 2 defenders from the side from Flareon, because then in the end, if you're past 2 like this, Flareon somehow was past 2, they get a goal.
That was just a real unfortunate touch from Icy that we see right there. I'm going to take a slight guess and say that he tried clearing it, when said he must have accidentally flipped into it and stalled it right there, which seems to be very unfortunate for him in this second match with only a minute left.
Well, 1 minute remaining, and it is definitely right now Glaceon that wants to try and find 1 goal. It doesn't need to be an equal game. I think they already cut their losses, realized we're not going to win this game, but they need to build momentum, and that's why they're not giving up. They're still playing to the best of their ability, because they know it can be pretty important for their game too. As you see right here, Thunderwolf getting a good touch right there as GMO gets that ball over to Silver, as last player standing from Flareon, does try and go for a flip reset, does try something fancy, as that ball still remains pretty awkwardly in that blue corner.
Yes, and now we're seeing Icy attempting to send it across the front of the goal to try and get an easy goal, but now we're seeing as the Silver hit a great pass to DJ, and that is going to be the end of this first match. Flareon is up 5-1 in this first game over Glaceon. I would say that was a pretty even match until roughly 2 minutes. Both teams seem to be playing at the same speed, seem to be passing not too terribly. But I think after that third goal, Glaceon just slowly started just falling back.
Yeah, Glaceon definitely tried to do their best to keep Flareon at bay, and that's of course something else. Like, sometimes if you can't really get the opportunity to get an offensive opportunity, it might sometimes be more important than that you keep the defense clean during that game. Try and find a way to deal with it. And that's definitely something that they're trying to do right now. Of course, through stuns, that's something that we do have to know. Plays with over 120 ping. While the other side definitely does not face that problem. So that's also something to take into account. But yet again, he already managed to win with that ping disadvantage in the past. So I'm pretty sure that he might be able to do that again if he gets the opportunity right here.
Yes, and as you were saying earlier, with his 120 ping, he also had the first goal of last match as well. So that's something else to think about. Ping is not always at a disadvantage, as we saw within the first, what was it, 10-15 seconds of the last game?
Yeah, I think it was like, yeah, 10 seconds probably might be right. As we right here see a savage demolishing spree as they almost get that ball in. Sadly enough, Silver not able to get it through, and Trustan still right there in the corner taking control. Now Icy trying to get a ball into the center. DJTV sadly enough can't get it on target as GMO gets that ball to the side. Now going from the ceiling, does try something fancy as he shoots that ball to the opposite side. And now Silver with control. This is something scary. This person has a lot of mechanics. Sadly enough, didn't get the flip reset because else we would have seen something clean.
Something that definitely would have been a very nice clip for that man Silver, which I'm sure he has multiple clips. And we see a very unfortunate bump as GMO ran into Icy. A pretty awkward flip battle between Silver and GMO. And a great save from Stuns as he clears it out to the right wall to try to send it forward, but Thunder is there to block it.
Well, right now, this ball goes again to the side of Flareon. They are under high pressure right now, but Silver just uses a casual musty flick right there to get the ball cleared. Because, you know, why not? If you're feeling confident, you're already one game up, and you know that you're so consistent in a mechanic, you're able to do that. And I feel like that's something that we're lacking right now from the side from Glaceon, sorry. Because GMO is the only person right now that's really showing any sort of well, composition of skills and those mechanics. But sadly enough, not able to pull them off, as I said earlier. Sometimes has a backflip, sometimes has a side flip. And those really do put you off guard.
Yes, and right now we're seeing Icy had a sadly rather shallow clear, and now we're seeing GMO hit a great pinch to the... That was pretty much on target, but now we're seeing Silver. That is pretty scary to have the ball in his possession. And Stunts with the crossbar shot again. And Icy with a great finish for the first goal in part 2 of match 2. Wait, did I just say part 2? I'm in round 2. Jeez.
I mean, close enough?
Yeah,
right?
It works, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, this is definitely something good for the side from Glaceon. It's like we said earlier, they might not be going that strong, but at least they found a way to deal with that offensive pressure from the side. Okay, never mind. I was going to say they found a way to deal with the pressure, but the pressure still is too high as Thunderwolf is able to sneak it underneath.
That was just really unfortunate for Glaceon, because that was a pretty easy save for Glaceon, but I'm going to guess that Nerves has some of them still pretty shaken up, even though it is game 2 or round 2. Jeez, I am missing that word so much this today.
It's completely fine. It's actually, well, it's round 2, game 2. So you didn't say anything wrong at all. So there's no reason to apologize, because in the end, the only thing you did is state facts.
Right.
And that fact was very, very crucial right there. We saw a triple commit from the side from Flareon, still keeping that ball in front somehow. And that is definitely something strange. But very fortunate from the side from Glaceon.
Right, and as we saw in that replay, GMO had a great ceiling aerial and coming straight down from the heavens and smashing that thing into the net.
Well, we almost had a, well, German sniper, a European sniper, definitely in the forms of true stuns right there. We saw him lining up the shot from the other side of the field, almost going in. So that would have been clean, but right now it is ValFURant that's trying to take their time because Silver right here, beautiful dribble, does not get downed by Icy. Tries to go for a Doomsday Dash, but instead he lines it up perfectly for DJTV to equalize the score. And this is not looking too bright for Glacian, even though it's still tied.
Right, but there's still plenty enough time. A minute and 6 left. We have seen many of these comeback stories, from losing 2, losing 1, tied or whatever. And that was a great shot from Silver directly after after kickoff. It was just a minute 6 at 58 seconds, and now it's a great shot to the far left post. It barely touches the post and goes in.
Well, this, however, was a beautiful shot, and it shows once more why ValFURant is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Like, you can't go easy on them. You have to start your game expecting to give it your all, because else you're just going to get outplayed. As you see right now, a beautiful setup play once more. GMO in an awkward position, and it is DJTV that gets the 4-2 on the board. Still enough hope for the side from Glacian, but it's not going to be easy.
Yes, this is going to be a very tough comeback if we can see it from Glacian, which would be amazing to see. But the odds of it happening are still pretty high because there's still 40 seconds left. And we see Thunder having a good clear from his back opposition to set up Silver for the shot. And now we're seeing Stunts trying to dribble it out. Icy sadly bumping him. But he got a nice bump off of Thunder to clear him out of opposition.
Well, 25 seconds to go. This is now do or die scenario for the side from Glacian. They definitely need a goal as GMO tries to launch that ball forward. Gets pinched into the midfield. This might be an opportunity, but GMO not able to get a clean touch. And therefore, this is going to be awkward as Silver almost gets a breezy flick right there. But with 3 seconds to go, it's done and dusted. ValFURant take this one with a sweep, however.
Yes, that was still a very, very great match to watch. We saw a lot of different mechanics that we haven't seen yet today, coming normally from Silver as per expected.
Well, it's like you said.
Hello, everyone. We are back with match number 3. It's going to be ValFURant taking on Espeon to start off this second half of the bracket. As you guys can see, you just watched Jolteon, I guess reverse sweep, kind of. It was only a best of 3, but they took their first series of the day 2-1, and then ValFURant had a nice little sweep in the second game. But we're going to be moving on to our third quarterfinal of the day. Looking at the teams for this matchup here, we got on team ValFURant, we got Fluffy, Cloudy Paw, and a newcomer. We have them listed here as Pink Them Boy, but they are going to be playing under the name Misty, and Fluffy is playing under the name Madeline for some reason, but that's okay. Fluffy, one-time champion. Cloudy Paw, also a one-time champion. See if they can bump those numbers up to 2. And then on the Espeon side, we have Viper, longtime veteran of the server. Foxy played in the past few tournaments, and then Gregnog, also a newcomer. So very excited for this matchup. We got some old faces and some new ones coming in. Get this going. Oh my goodness, look at that. The team names are wrong, but we will get that fixed. Don't you worry. Here, ValFURant in the blue and Espeon in the orange. Pal, look at that. We're still in it. We're still in it. Fluffy taking that challenge. It looks like it could be an open net for her, as she is going to be stopped by this Espeon team. Viper trying to move the ball down the field. Looks like he doesn't have much boost and is going to pay for it. So there is some bumps and some demos on this blue half of the field. Fluffy trying to get some juicy off of the back wall. Isn't going to be able to find it, but Viper is going to clean it up. I'm sorry, Fluffy was actually just trying to hit that one away from the net and didn't make it too far enough for the side. Viper's going to make her pay for it, putting up Espeon 1-0. Both teams, Espeon on the cheat for that kickoff. Looks like that cheat person did not get much use. Viper now bouncing the ball off the side, trying to put it over to the middle. Never mind, he's taking the shot. Crossbar down. Put Espeon up 2-0. You see here, he doesn't try to rush anything. Waited a little bit to pull that extra defender out of net. So even if he did miss, it would only be one left to beat. Kickoff very neutral. Team Leafeon now sending the cheat person. Looks like it's going to work out for them. This should be an open net, but Fluffy is unfortunately going to put that one too far to the right as she tries to keep this ball out in front of the orange side. Still gets the challenge there, keeping the midfield pressure up. Foxy putting it too far out to the left as this ball just hangs out in the middle. Viper can be patient on that defensive play. Cloudy does not get the best touch she wants. Viper now looking for someone in the middle. Isn't going to be able to find it. Foxy playing it safe and patient to keep the ball away. Cloudy Paw now on the counterattack. Over to Fluffy maybe, who puts it up for Misty. Foxy now trying to get something going. Ball really just ping-ponging it back and forth. I really like how Fluffy is staying pretty far upfield and is trying to be a target there for her team to pass to. You keep sending the ball down towards the goal. It's going to be easy to defend, but Viper is going to put up a hat trick in under 2 minutes. We have not seen this man playing a tournament in months. He was casting here a little bit ago, but not actually playing, and it seems like he has not skipped a beat. Coming back right where he left off. Actually, not where he left off. Better than ever. Better than ever, actually. He puts up 3. Gregnog looking for the easy one, but Fluffy is going to say no to that. She gets the nice save. Cloudy unable to clean up the second save there. Foxy is going to put that one in for this Espeon team. They extend their lead to 4-0 in just over 2 minutes of gameplay. Ball just gonna float around. Fluffy trying to get it past the aggressors. Looks like Viper is just going to continue to cause havoc in this corner. Lobus is trying to make something happen. Fluffy now trying to get it past. So much happening, can barely keep up, not gonna lie. It's gonna be Cloudy Paw on the counterattack. Fluffy now to steal the ball away. Like a bit of a cluster going on. This Leafeon team really keeping on a lot of pressure. It seems like they're on offense so much, but probably overextending the way these counterattacks have been going through. A lot of these hits on the wall look like they're not being coordinated out very well. See, these back passes are falling into Espeon hands. Cloudy Paw with a great save there. Stop this Espeon team from extending their lead to 5-0. Cloudy Paw looking for a shot. It's going to be too high. Now, Viper with the challenge is going to get a nice win off that 50. Just trying to keep pushing the ball along the wall until it can eventually fall in front of the net. Fluffy just trying to stick with it. Going to be double commit there from her and Cloudy Paw. Viper taking it slow. But Misty is going to be there to get the save. Potential disconnect. Looks like it from Fox. They are one of our OCE players, so definitely pretty far out. We got them on US West, hopefully, to compensate. That looks like we are going to have a goal from Team Leafeon. Like, unfortunately, Espeon will have to just try to survive for the rest of this minute for our rules. I'm sure they are more than capable, especially with as much as Viper has been sprinting around the field, being a menace, an offensive power, a defensive wall. Ball is going to bounce high and over the orange net. Looks like no one's going to be able to get there in time. Fluffy now looking for something. She's going to be able to get the light touch, but that went in at 2-4 now as they continue to cut this lead. Regnog now with a good flick to get past one defender is going to be 50 by Cloudy Ball here in the midfield. Viper now with the ball is going to put a shot on net. 2v3. He doesn't care. He's going to put 4 on the board for this Espeon team. On the kickoff. Very good by Viper to win that one. Gregnog's going to be first to the ball, but it is with the good bump there on offense. Viper now just going to keep this one on the ground. We do have a reconnect from Foxy. Good to see he's back. I'm sure he's happy to see that his team has held it down. He's going to put one more in to clean up this lead with 1 second left to go. As we simply wait, I have to imagine this Espeon team is going to try to drive this ball into the ground. Or maybe not. Let's see if we can have anything fancy happen in the last second. Looks like that's not going to be the case as Espeon takes game number 1. We go ahead and get into game number 2 of this match. We want to say make sure if you guys do want to get in on some RLFurs action, make sure you use !Discord in the stream chat, and it'll give you an invite link to our server where we hold multiple events. We have a 2s tournament coming up. We have other games, and I also play like golf with friends. Fun stuff like that. Just trying to keep everyone active. We have a great community within the server as well. If you are looking for other furs to play with from all different regions, everything. Hopping into game number 2. Wow. Did I turn the team off? Look at that. That is crazy. Who would have thunk it? Let's get that fixed up. Let's get that fixed up real quick. Pow. No. Pow. Look at that. We're back in business. Hopefully, Leafeon has started a new business. We want to see something a little bit different than what they were going through last game. It seemed like there was a significant amount of double commits, and they're already going with the aggressive play. Seems like something is paying off. Maybe something clicked in between games. Is that big flick and then demo from Fluffy really set up her teammate. Send them to the 1-0 lead. See how Espeon responds. Kickoff perfect for Leafeon, but they're not being able to get the read. Cloudy Pop looking for the double tap. Maybe not. Viper unable to get the catch. She's just going to try to hit it and keep the ball away now. See if we can do a very minimal boost now. Just want to keep the light hit. Maybe try to get a person on that back wall to jump as he accidentally dunked his teammate there, but looks like he's going to turn out all right. Cloudy Paw over to Fluffy. Fluffy popping it up for Cloudy. No one's able to connect with the ball in the air. This ball hanging out on this orange side of the field. The Gregnog tank on that 50 gets the pass out to Foxy. Just in front of both of the defenders. Put some heat on that pass. Foxy doing well not to stray away with the thought that the ball was going to get challenged before it got to him. So they go and tie the scoreline up 1-1. Viper on the cheat. Looks like he's going to be first to the ball as well. Looking for some heat. Isn't able to connect it with the double tap. But it doesn't matter. It's Gregnog is going to put that ball down off of the crossbar. Greg waiting patiently, making sure not to double commit on that the double tap attempt from Viper. Another cheat play. Fluffy now with ball control. Able to get a shot off, but Foxy is going to be there to stop it. Foxy taking a straight shot, is able to take a life with him. This ball is going to roll right in front of the net, but out of scoring position. Now Espeon on their heels, trying to run back onto defense. See what Fluffy can do with the ball here. Maybe they can get past the defender, but pace with her life. Oh, Misty has it in the midfield. Foxy looking for a tight angle, but Viper's going to be there to clean up. 3-1 now as this Espeon team is starting to look how they did in the last game. I think we're going to have to see a little bit more bumps and demos come out of this Leafeon team. See if they can try to create their own opportunities like they did in the beginning of the game. Ball going off in scoring position. Fluffy just trying to cause some havoc. Keep this orange team away from the ball. Paul trying to take a shot. Foxy in defense over to Greg. Unable to make contact. Fluffy was able to get the ball away and keep control. There's going to be another demo. Viper, big shot. Looks like it's on net. Going to put in before the goal of the game. Still 2 minutes left to go. It's been quite the action-packed one. It definitely has been. Ooh, very neutral 50. As that the cheap play is going to be taken off by Fluffy. So when Viper now keeping the ball away from the middle. Another demo. It's been demos left and right in this game. Absolutely vicious gameplay. Foxy unable to get it past all of the defenders. As Misty went for the redirect. You'd love to see the pass plays like that, but it's going to be stopped. Viper unable to get that with the positioned in the middle of the net, but he did have a very good save beforehand, so we'll give him credit for that. Fluffy, great, or not Fluffy, Cloudy Paw, great placement on that shot. Foxy able to put another one in. This is just the highest scoring game. My goodness. War of attrition. 7 goals in, what is that, three and a half minutes? At this rate, it will be definitely over a 10-goal game by the time we get to the end of this. Fluffy taking a shot up towards the corner. Unable to connect. Foxy pushing this one downfield. He's got Greg in support and Viper as well. Fluffy with the great challenge off the side. Possibly able to get another one, but at least gets the pinch over the net. Greg trying to keep the pressure up. I'm sure this Leafeon team has to be in, I don't want to say panic mode, but they got to be going all out on offense if they want a chance to get these 3 goals. To at least push it to an overtime. An absolutely bump-heavy game. It looks like Greg now is trying to go for another bump there, but it's going to work. Foxy, good clear off the back wall. Fluffy, probably not the touch she wanted. Speed Viper trying to put that one towards the middle. Foxy shot blocked. It's going to be another bump and another challenge in the midfield. as Espeon just tries to wait out these last few seconds. We will be seeing our last quarterfinal of the day is going to be Umbreon taking on Sylveon to find out who's going to be taking on Espeon. Very strong looking team in our second semifinal. And the ball is going to hit. GG's all around. We're going to throw it to a quick break. We will be right back. Hello everyone and welcome back. We're going to keep this show on the road for game number 4. It is going to be Sylveon taking on Umbreon. As you can see on your screen right there, we got Bearsum, our rookie of the team, Leona. You all know who she is, the server mom, the glorious creator. And then Tiki, our defending champion, won RLFurs Cup 13. And then on Umbreon we have Sushi, Corsa, the first RLFurs Cup champion, actually one of them, and then Gorb, also not currently defending, but from number 10. So take a quick look at the bracket. We will see Espeon down there, our last quarterfinal. This is going to be our last best of 3 for the day. Then we're going to move on to best of 5s. So games will get a little bit more in-depth and intense. But nonetheless, I'm going to introduce your caster for the game. You know him already. It's going to be Cole once again. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and throw it over to you.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is today, as Soren so awesomely explained, this is game number 4. We have Sylveon versus Umbreon. This looks like it is going to be a pretty good game. Hopefully not too short, but hopefully long enough to where it's entertaining for everyone. We'll see a great 50 coming on from Leona, as she is in the Merc. This is an interesting card choice for this tournament. See a great clear come from Corsa, but a win. Ooh, a nice little 50. Let's see what the teams are going to do here, as that was an awkward ball into the center of the field. Leona with a nice flick up to Tiki. Corsa with a little backflip. On a great save from Leona. What is she going to do with it now? Oh, so she's going to be there to intercept it. Alright, it is now in the corner. Let's see. Gorb is going to have a great pinch off the wall and to go in front of the goal. Let's see what they're going to do here. Leona with a flick up to their back wall. Of course, they're going to have a great clear out to himself. Oh, but Tiki is there to stop it. We're going to send it forward. Let's see if she can get the flick. She does get the flick, but Sushi and Gorb are there to send it away. Let's see where Corsa is bringing this ball. He's bringing it to the corner, but Leona's there to send it away again. Leona is currently looking like she's going to be a big key in the defenders. Oh, but a great shot from Sushi to the top left corner. That is very unfortunate for the Sylveon team, as Tiki and Bearsum were sitting in the net. That is very unfortunate, but a great shot all in all from Sushi. That was a nice kickoff for Umbreon as Sushi hits to the backboard. Leona's there to clear it out. A sad bump from the Umbreon team. I think he's there to clear it away slightly. Once again, Leona is there to clear the ball out the way. On Gorwood sadly had to demo Leona as Sushi is carrying the ball across the field. Bearsum is there to shut that down. Let's see how this 50 is going to go for Umbreon. Is going right at the goal, and Corsa with a great shot. With a great 50 win to a great 50 shot. The well-placed shot. Very unfortunate for the Sylveon team, as two of them were sadly caught in the back of the net in their own goal. Really hope to see Sylveon at least get one goal, but before this game is halfway over with. Sushi with a great clear to himself, but sadly he's going to back off, and Bearson's going to get a nice little clear straight up to Leona, and that was a pretty nice little play from those two. We're seeing Leona passing into the corner. Oh, can they get one? No, of course is there to block that shot. You see Tiki, the one thing that I'm seeing coming from the Sylveon team is that they're hitting it to almost nothing. They're not keeping it under control, which is a big thing in as a lot of people call it car ball. Oh, but Tiki with a nice shot coming in from the side wall. Very good in the 50 from Leona as Tiki just slightly boops it into the goal. Very unfortunate for Umbreon, but very fortunate for Sylveon. We're seeing Leona stop here. Nope, Sushi gets a nice little rooftop flick off of it. That was a great pinch from the Sylveon team as they were able to nicely clear that out away from danger. Leona with a good shot. Sadly, was not hard enough for it to go in the net. Oh, is that an own goal? That looks like it is going to be sadly a own goal from our Gorb on the Umbreon team. That is very unfortunate. Now we're looking like we're at a tied game at 1:33 seconds. This is definitely going to be one of our more intense games as it looks like today, as both teams are pretty well matched. Seeing Bearson going up at the ball in the corner. What are they going to do with it as it's sent it across the net and out of danger? Sushi's coming off the wall. Oh, he sadly misses that flick. What's Sylveon going to do here? They're going to have a shot, but Sushi is there for the save. A good clear from Sylveon. That was a very dangerous and very scary attack attempt from Umbreon. So what Sushi's going to do here. Tried some fancy stuff. Sadly, he had a very unfortunate flick. Oh, that was an incredible shot. Oh, what a save from Bearson. Very unfortunate for Corsa. Very unfortunate. Leona's going to have a nice flick over there, but Corsa's there to defend it. Let's see what Corsa's going to do here with a nice little tap over Bearson as he takes it to his own corner. We see Sushi's there to defend it. I believe this is going to be our first overtime game. This is our first overtime match of this tournament. Is it going to be Sylveon who wins it, or is it going to be Umbreon? In the next couple minutes, we shall find out for sure. It goes back to the blue team's side of the field, and no one has boost enough to go over and get it. But Tiki's there to have a great clear. Corby's there to win it. Bearson goes up and misses it, but Leona is there to save the day as usual. What's Leona going to do with it? Pass it over to Bearson. Ooh, with a nice little flick. Leona has a shot. Sushi is there to save the day. Sushi has a nice shot on open net, and that is going to be the finisher. Umbreon is your winner for round 1, or game 1. That was a very well played game from both of these teams, coming from Sylveon and Umbreon. Let's just hope that we can see another great game exactly like that coming from both of these teams going on into game 2 of this 3-game series. It looks like everyone is ready to join. Oh, whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Spectate. That was my bad on my call. Now we're gonna watch this game 2. Bersom has a nice send to the orange net. Can this be an early goal? Sadly, it has been denied by Gorb. Very clear from Sushi down to the blue field for safety. But Bersom's gonna send it right back down in there. Sushi has a nice send out. Forces there to send it down to the blue net. Is that going to target? No, it is on backboard. Sushi goes up for a nice hit. Oh! Aw. Sadly, Gorb did not have a good clear shot on that one, but it has now been passed over to Bersom, who sends it up to the orange team's net, with Sushi having a great stop. And a great shot from Bersom. Beautiful, has a beautiful touch to himself off the backboard as he jumps up and nicely reads that into the net. Early goal for our team Sylveon. If Sylveon wins this game, it will be one more game, as both teams will be tied and we will be going into game 3. Because it has a very awkward flank as he has no boost. We're watching. Gorb has a nice hit to the backboard. Can he sink that in? He cannot, as he is stuffed in front of the net. Lena has a good clear out of net, but into Sushi. Let's see what. Oh, it is stopped by Tiki. Leona is dribbling it, but Bersom comes in and steals it off of her. Of course, is dribbling it in his Lamborghini. I wonder how much that car cost him. Let's see Gorb with a nice shot down the middle. It is stopped by Bersom, unfortunately. It has a nice little dribble session he's going, but it has been stuffed by Leona. Leona has been the defending champ for Sylveon. She has just been in that net, saving every goal possible that she can. And we're watching Bersom dribble it into the which it seems right field. Sushi's there to send it away. Great clear, and a smart clear, if I must say. Oh, but Gorb with the fake. What a shot from Gorb. What a shot and what a goal. Very unfortunate that the blue team whiffed 2 of those saves. We are tied at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, 1-1, and Bersom gets a very rude demolition on Sushi. Yeah, now has the ball going up the sidewall with 4 boosts, might I say. Very unfortunate 50 coming in from Sushi into Leona. But Bersom is there to stop it. And that is going to be saved once again by Leona. Let's see what Leona's going to do here with the ball, as it is an awkward position for her. And that is very unfortunate. But we're seeing Bersom clear it out straight up into Tiki. Tiki's going to hit it over her, as we see Sushi coming in out of nowhere and just sends it back in. Great little ball control coming from Sushi. Nice middle center ball coming in from Bersom. Let's see what Course is going to do here as he runs out of boost. But Leona is there to capitalize and send it to the backboard, hoping someone on her team is there. She is there. Once again, she has saved another shot that could have been very dangerous indeed. Very awkward little reverse roll 1, right? See what Sushi's doing with this one. Leona with a nice tip to the backboard. Of course, is settling it down. Sadly, straight on top of Leona. But Gorb is there to win it. It has been stopped. Let's see what Bersom's going to do. Now it's on the Corsi's bar. Corsi sushi. Jeez. I cannot finish today. Corsi with a nice 50 to Leona. Can we see possibly this blue team with a nice offense comeback after this? With Leona's unstoppable defense. She has been the savior of so many shots from this orange team, from Umbreon. I don't know why I haven't been saying Umbreon and Sylveon. That is my apologies. Now let's see what Bearsom is going to do, as he is currently sitting at 0 boost, but a nice win from Gorb. That is unfortunate, as Leona sadly does an incredible shot, but sadly it was a own goal. It'll be a very unfortunate end to the series if that is how we are going to go out. Straight into Sushi's hands, but Tiki is there to win it. Let's see what Corsa can do with this. Leona's there for the win. Gorb is coming in. Can Tiki have a shot? No, sadly, that is the end of this series. Umbreon is the winner, it looks like. That was a great game 4 between these two teams, as Umbreon won 1-0.
Going to be a best of 5 matchup for game number 1. We got Jolteon taking on Flareon. Both these two teams very high octane. You saw them play earlier in the day at the beginning of the stream. Taking a look at the teams, we got on Jolteon, we got Complex, Z's, and Azrael, and then on Flareon, Silver, DJ TV, and Thunder. And for this little matchup, we're going to bring back Cole, and we do have another special guest caster for today. It's going to be none other than True Stunts. You saw him play earlier, and of course, he is our member of the month. So we are hyped to have him in here. Big handball player, firefighter. Like I said, he's doing all these crazy things with his life. So we're very excited that he wanted to take some time out of the day to cast with us. But nonetheless, I will throw this over to our casters, Cole and True Stunts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. This is going to be currently game 5, as Soren so gracefully passed it over to me and Stunts. How are you doing today, Stunts? How are you feeling about this match?
I'm doing fine, and I'm pretty stoked to see Flareon versus Jolteon, especially because we played against Flareon. So I'm interested to see what they are going to do in this matchup.
Heck yeah, that is awesome to hear from you. And we are going into game 1. I mean, round 1 of this game 5. I cannot English right now. But now we are seeing as Silver is going up for the ball. Sadly missing it from Thunder.
He's driving, putting it up for Complex. And the first save from Silver Ray.
That's a great save from Silver, but now we're seeing a little cluster.
And oh, a
Z.
nice goal from Dragon.
Z has a great shot to the top left corner. Let's see this replay. That was a great shot as Z came out of nowhere and just sniped it. What a shot from him.
Yeah, that's an early lead for the Jolteon team, and the second kickoff as DJ TV is going for it, and Complex putting it in the other side of the half. Silver Red now with the follow-up. DJ TV also going to the ball right now. And he's going for a ceiling flick, and oh my god, that was a nice shot. That was really beautiful from the ceiling into the goal. A nice equalizer.
Nice shot from DJ, as Duns was so amazingly explaining that. Now we're going into 4 minutes 19 seconds. Both teams are tied at 1-1. The great 50-50 kickoff as DJ takes a second shot, but what a save from Complex. Definitely wasn't enough as Silver comes in out of nowhere and snipes it dead center the goal.
Yeah, nice save from Complex, but sadly it wasn't totally in front of Silver, and he put the same for 2-1.
That was not enough to keep the ball from being scored into the net.
Now Thunder with the follow-up on the ball. Complex with the defender. Now Complex going up on the wall, but Silver is there to clear it off.
Silver had a pretty nice pass back to DJ, but he got bumped away from Azu. Silver's now carrying it to the other side. Easy came in for the 50. Now we're seeing Azu hit it up to the orange or to the orange Flareon. Wow, that's going to be. I should have guessed that because both teams are sort of color coordinated. Besides Jolteon, Complex with a great clear to himself. We're seeing DJ 50. DJ wins the 50. He's in the corner. Is anyone center? Sadly, they're not. That is a wide open shot. Very unfortunate for
If someone
Team
would have been
Jolteon.
center, if someone would have been sent, they probably would now the equalizer.
Exactly. That would have been a great equalizer shot for Jolteon. Oh, that was a great 50 from Silver. Yeah, that was a great 50 from Silver.
Yeah, it was really great 50, and then obviously empty goal, and that's 3-1 for Flareon.
There's still plenty of time for Team Jolteon to come back and win this, as they're only down by 2, and as all of us have stated before, oh, what a 50 from DJ. DJ TV with a 50 from nowhere, straight to the net. That is so unfortunate for Jolteon. What a shot, though.
Flareon is really playing strong here. I mean, still 3 minutes left, and they are already 4 goals versus 1.
Yeah, Flareon has just come out wanting this game 1. Yeah, they're wanting this. Let's see what Silver's gonna do here.
Azaski. Now Silver versus Complex, but Thunderwolf is there, but C-String can't clear it off for the first. Oh, and he bumps Silver, but it's still in the orange shelf, but now they can clear it, and it's C's in the defending. Nice defending. Now Azaski and Silver there to clear it off. Now with the follow-up on the wall. Oh, and DJ TV going on the goal shot, but C's is there to save it for the blue team.
Almost with a very nice fake, as Thunder tried getting a pretty easy goal when the 1v1. Complex goes in and demos Silver. Very unfortunate for Silver. Oh, and a very unfortunate miscommunication right there, as he drove directly underneath Azu. Let's see what Jolteon can do with the ball, as now it is in Complex's possession. Silver's there to stop it. Azu's there to follow it up. Let's see what they can do. Silver's there to clear it out. Now we're seeing that Complex. Yeah, that was Complex.
Shot.
Yep.
And Steve's again with in front of the goal, but DJ TV is there. Now Complex with the shot on the left post.
Very unfortunate for Complex that that hit the post. If it would have hit that a little bit more center, that would have been a nice little 2-4 for them.
Yeah, now Silver the third man on the back. Complex on the attack now. Is he going to be able to put it in the mid? There's Azahaski, but DJ TV to take the ball.
What a cross from Complex, but Silver is just playing like an absolute animal and on every single ball he can find.
And
see what he's gonna do. Oh, I'm sorry
really
for cutting you
intense
off.
game. Only 30 seconds left, and still Flareon is leading with 4 goals versus Jolteon.
We're seeing DJ TV trying to do a solo play as it gets 50'd into Jolteon's corner, but we're seeing Thunder coming in and sending it up the wall. Let's see what he can do with it. It is stuffed. I want to say that was Azu, came out of nowhere. Has been passed straight to DJ, but it got a nice 50 from Azu straight to Complex. Complex gonna have a shot. The Thunder
nice
is there with a
from
great
Thunder.
save.
The Wolf is still in the air, but that win is obviously going to Flareon.
Yes. Very unfortunate for Jolteon, but Flareon is going to be taking game 1. It was 4-1. Now, Stuns, as you played against, which team did you play against again? Was it Flareon that you played, right?
Yeah, it was ValFURant we played against, and they are really playing well. They are really playing well, and therefore deserve to be in the half final, semi-finals now. And the first game is going up, and it's a best of 5. Jolton still has the chance, obviously, but they have to get on level with ValFURant to make a change.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Flareon has been compared to last game, they have just been playing like a whole different team out there. But this is now game or round 2, match 2, one of those.
Yeah, Matt. Now Silver, with a nice, oh my god. It was
Oh.
on the right post. It was really close, but a nice attempt from him.
It was very unfortunate for Silver, as that would have been one of our nicest goals we've seen all day today.
Now
we're seeing-
Silver with the shot. Putting it in the mid, but nobody is there to get it. Now Z's Dragon to clear it off. Complex with the follow. But Thunder can put it on the other half. Now Z's Dragon versus Silver puts it over him. But Thunder is there to clear it off. Now 1 minute, only 1 minute in the game, and there's, that was close. That was really close from Silver, nearly the first goal. But now Complex on an empty net, and it's in. It's in for Chilton. First goal from Complex.
And it is very unfortunate for Silver, as it just barely missed crossbar, but Complex with a great snipe from his far right corner straight into the opposing net.
Yeah, and here we go for the second kickoff. Complex with GJTV, ball stays in the mid. Now Azuhusky in the air, but Thunder there to clear it off with Silver. This is really nice to watch, like Silver doing all these flying tricks, and it's really satisfying.
He is, I think, Silver in this game is one of our most mechanically talented players, and supposedly he is a lot younger than a lot of our other players out there, which has me a little upset because I'm a little bit older, and Silver's out here showing me up on the field.
Yeah, he's
But now we're
playing.
seeing.
He's really playing good. Like, as I said, like I would even say I think Flareon has really good chances to win this tournament today because like how they play.
Yes, I agree. Flareon's team, they really have started playing much better compared to their first game earlier. Well, great shot from Silver as Thunder had a nice pass over to him. And is that going in?
And
No,
on the
that's
right
another
post.
crossbar. What is going on?
Now DJTV again, but Complex to clear it off. Now Azuhusky putting it in the other half, but there's Thunderwolf, and Azuhusky blocks it. Still, the ball still keeps in the other half. He's trying to take it off, and that's the second goal.
What a shot by Z.
Second goal for Charlton. So far, they are turning the game, and it's half time. Now for the third kick of Complex and DJ2. The ball is on the orange half, but Silver there for flip it over to Azuhusky. Complex there to clear it off, and Thunder for the second chance. Really intense game, I have to say. Really fast.
Georgian is playing a lot better this match than they were last match.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they lost 4-1 in the first game, but now they are 2-0 leading. But Silver there with the crossbar hit.
Team Flareon is just getting very unfortunate with where their shots are going. They have had, I think, 3 or 4 attempts at shots, but all of them have either hit sidebar or crossbar.
And now Azuhusky tries to take it from the corner, but DJTV to block there, but Complex putting it in the front. It's It's a game which goes from left to right, until the first team makes a mistake and then a goal happens. And that is for DJTV with a nice shot on the left crossbar corner, top left corner.
What an angle from DJ.
Yeah,
As he
really
comes
great
in and
shot.
yeah, that was impressive. But now we are up. Jolteon is up 2-1 at a minute 15. Let's see if Jolteon can hold this lead and hope to make this series a 1-1 tie going into Game 3.
Yeah, now sees Dragon with the shot, but still we're there to clear it off again. Now 1 minute left. Jolteon still leading 2-1. The ball is now in the blue half, and there's DJTV trying to clear it off, but Azwaski can take the ball. Now DJTV on the wall. Silver with a distance shot, but sees Dragon can take it from the backboard. Now only 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left, and sees Dragon can clear it off. Remember, this is a best of 5 games, so if Jolteon would win this one, it's 1-1.
Yes, that is right, and they will have to play another 3 games to see who's going to be the victor of this series. It looks like that Jolteon might be the winner of this match, putting this series at a 1-1 tie, with Jolteon having a win and Flareon with a win.
The ball is still in the air.
Silver is
keeps it
trying
up.
his best to hold it up in the air. Sorry for cutting you off.
It's really intense. It's still in the air. The ball is still in the air. If Flareon scores, it will go into overtime. And Silver with a shot in the air, but Complex there to save it. But Thunder still keeps the ball up in the air. Crazy how long this ball is still in the air. It's immeasurable. But now Jolteon won the... was it second? Yeah, second game. It's won both. And now we go into the third game.
Yes, that was a much better game for Jolteon than that first match, as Flareon beat Jolteon 4-1, but this time it is the other way around. Jolteon beat Flareon 2-1, a much better game compared to match 1. But now we are going on to match number 3.
Yeah,
and this
now
will go
it's
ahead.
all even out, and now let's go. Complex puts it in the air, but Thunder can block it a little bit. But Azwaski on the wall already ready.
Yes, and now we're seeing... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Now we're seeing Z trying to figure out what is going on with this cluster, and Silver comes out of nowhere and just takes it over control. And with a that was a great attempt from Silver. Sadly, it did not go in.
Yeah, it
No
was
worries.
really close.
It was. If he could have figured out how to hit that a little bit more center.
But
Now we're seeing Z come up. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. C Strength puts up in the air. But DJTV, the Flareon, is in the position of the ball. They trying to slow down the game a bit. Now Silver up in the air. And Complex can clear it off. Now DJTV versus Complex. Ball stays in here, but Silver again with the nice touch puts it away from the goal. But now the goal is empty, but Thunder is there to save it from the net. And a nice demo from DJTV to Complex. Didn't see that one. And Complex there to save it from the goal. Puts it in front. Silver passes it to DJTV. As Yaski tries to block it, now DJTV goes on the wall, passes it on the corner, and Complex just puts it away for a little bit of safe space. Now Z Dragon with the shot on the crossbar, but Complex gets the second one, hits the right post. Azu Husk going on the wall, but Thunder is there to take the ball. A nice pass play with Silver, but Complex to clear it off, but DJTV hits the left post. That was a close one.
Indeed, that was a very close shot for Team Flareon, but now what we're seeing as DJ almost had a great solo play. Silver almost with a really nice backflip. Complex hits the ball straight to Flareon's net, but DJ TV's there with the save. Let's see what Silver can do with the ball, and he gets a nice read off of Z. As Thunder's there with the shot, but Complex is there to save it.
We are past over halftime and it's still 0-0. So both teams, whichever scores first, has a better advantage to win the game. Azu Husk with the shot on the backboard, Complex to take the second one, goes on the right side. But there's Cease to put the third in, and it's 1-0 for Jolton.
It's a very smart play from Azu to go out and demo someone to let Z coming out of nowhere, and just with that shot, that was a very smart play from Team Jolteon. Now let's see if they can follow up that same energy and keep this lead to win in this series 2-1. Currently they are tied 1-1.
Yeah, only 95 seconds left, but Silver is there to make it even. 1-1 both.
What a great equalizer shot that was from Silver. Very unfortunate 50 from Z, as Silver is there just at the perfect time to read it and have that great shot.
And now for the kickoff, DJTV goes up the wall and stays in possession, but Zeus is there to clear it off. And Complex with the second shot, now the ball is on the backboard, but Silver is there to clear it off, giving no chance to any of the Jolton players to score it. Now DJTV and Silver on the wall, but Zeus is there to take the ball and flips it over Silver. Now Complex, but Silver makes a strong save and the ball is away again. It is really an intense and fast game. Now Silver with the shot, but Zeus can save it. But the second shot, oh, and a nice save again from Zeus.
Another great save from Team Jolteon. Very unfortunate flick up from Thunder, as it was perfectly set up for Z, but Silver is there to send it away as Azu hits it into Flareon's corner with a great center. Was anyone there? No, they are not. Sadly, Z was low on boost and had to go to the opposite side. Let's see where this ball is going now. And his team is not on the back post. That was a great center coming in from Complex. Let's see what Jolteon can do here.
Only 6 seconds left. Now DJTV in the air wants to put it in front of the team, and it's overtime.
It's the first overtime match in this Game 5 best to 3 or best of 5 series. Let's see who's going to win game number 3. Like match 3, not game 3. This is game 5.
Yeah, whoever wins this game has a match ball for the next one.
Yes, they will be up 2-1 in this series. So with a great read going to the backboard, is DJ going to be there to finish it? But Silver hits crossbar. Right. Can he finish it? Thunder's there with the finisher.
Nice goal from Thunder. DJTV and Silver hitting the crossbar, and Thunder there to make it clear. 2-1, and that's the second win for Flareon.
It's very unfortunate for Silver and DJ, especially Silver. He has had so many crossbar shots this match alone.
Yeah, he basically did the crossbar challenge.
He did. If the match was crossbar challenge, he would have definitely been the victor of that. But now we are going into match number 4, as ValFURant is up 2-1 in this series. If ValFURant wins this match, ValFURant will be the victor of this game. They will be moving into the finals.
Exactly. So Jolton, if they want to have any chance in the final, they have to win this game.
A great shot coming in from Complex. First 10 seconds of the game, had a way to put pressure early in. Now let's see what Silver's going to do with the Silver play. Or what Silver's going to do with the Silver play. Solo play.
Yeah, now Z's try to clear it off, but DJTV can center it. Asiaski can clear it off again. But Silver is already there to put some pressure on the Jolton team. Now Complex versus the Thunderwolf, but he could save it. Now DJTV tries to put it in the mid, but Silver is there. Now he's going for a ceiling shot. And the ball stays dangerous in front of Jolton's team. Azuaski now tries to center it, but there's Silver to put it off. And Thunder with the great 50. Now Complex and Azuaski on the wall. Silver with the shot on the right post. But there's a nice shot from Thunder, but it was really close. He's nearly saved that one.
This is a great early goal from Thunder. That's exactly what Jolteon needed. I mean, not Jolteon, ValFURant needed for them to hopefully take this win for this match and have Game 5 under their belt.
Exactly, so Jolton really has to play aggressive, so they really need 2 goals now so that they can put it in the 5th game. So there's C's clearing it from the back post. Thunder goes up, and DJTV with the follow-up, a really nice goal, really nice pass play. C's tries to clear it, but it didn't do strong enough, so Thunder could put it up for DJTV, and that was an empty net. 2-0 for ValFURant.
Yes, that was a great passing play from Thunder into DJTV for that goal. But now it is on Jolteon's side of the field. Let's see what ValFURant can do as they triple commit for that shot. That is an open net. Sadly, Complex was not able to take advantage of that and put it in their net. A great 50 from Azu into ValFURant's side of the field with Complex with a shot, but Thunder is there to save it. Now let's see what Silver's going to do. It's going
a nice flick from in. Oh, and Thunder with the follow-up. That was really beautiful. Silver with the nice flick here. Wonderful pass, and Thunder just has to put it overseas. And that's 3-0 for ValFURant.
Yes, and I hate to make predictions early, but it looks like that ValFURant will be taking the win on this series. But I really hope that Jolteon proves me wrong, and I hope that Jolteon can tie this series into a 2-2 so that we can watch another match.
Exactly.
This is a great match.
They still have 2 minutes 40 left, and they are both great teams. It is really a fast game. They're really playing fast, and it's intense.
Yes, it is a very intense game. Complex with a great 50 into Silver. Thunder with a questionable back pass onto DJ, but I can understand why he did it to slow the pace down. The Azu comes in and 50s it. Sadly, Complex was not able to spike that down into the net. DJ has no boost, but let's see what he can do with it. Is he going to rotate back? He is.
Now Silver can clear it off. Azuaski tries to interrupt, can it? And Seas Dragon can put it in the air. Thunder there to put it in the opponent's half again. And Silver with the pass, but Azuaski can clear it off. Now DJTV going into air. Makes a nice second touch and just shy of getting that touch from Thunder. But Silver is again there and gets the crossbar again. DJTV hitting the right post and Thunder there. Putting it in the... Oh my god. This is so close, and these with an amazing save. That was really close. DJTV nearly put it in, but Cease is there to save it away.
Yes, we have had many great shots and many great saves from both of these teams, but now let's just hope that Jolteon can score three goals to make this game an equalizer.
Now there's only 1 minute left, so Jolton really has to pick up the pace and score 1 goal soon if they still want to get a chance to get into the 5th game. Now obviously ValFURant is going to play defense. They have 3 goals. If they even concede 2, they still have 1 and can save it through the defense. So Silver with a nice save. DJTV going up the wall, 30 seconds left. Silver takes the ball, ValFURant can clear it off, but there's already DJTV and Silver going up in the air, but Complex can interrupt him. But there's Thunderwolf again on the crossbar. Oh my god, they hit so many crossbars. It's crazy.
10 seconds left. I feel like that we can go ahead and say that ValFURant will be moving into the championship, as they have won this series 3-1. Great 4 games from both of these teams. As it is still at 0 seconds left. What is going on? I speak too soon. That was a great 4 games from both of these teams. Very unfortunate for Jolteon, but indeed a GG to both of these teams.
Exactly, both teams really played well, especially Jolton getting that comeback from the first game, but now in the end it's ValFURant going into the finals.
Yes,
And with that we are going into a short break.
We're going to go into our second semi-final of the day. This was going to be Espeon, Viper, Foxy, and Gregnog taking on Umbreon, Sushi, Corsa, and Gorb. You guys saw them play earlier. Once again, they're going to be joined by none other than True Stunts to be on the casting desk for us, but this is going to be another best of 5 as the last one was. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into things. Get it going as quick as possible. We'll pull up the bracket one more time just in case you forgot. See how the paths both teams have taken to get here. True Stunts, did you just lose connection? Maybe? I don't know if he disconnected in Discord. He might have. You know what? That's okay. We will roll with what we got going on here. So starting it off quick, Sushi is going to be putting in the first goal of the match. Coming off the side of the tight angle, coming off the left. He brings that beautiful red dragon onto the field. Interested to see on Viper's play in this game. He was an absolute force to be reckoned with. Gregnog with the almost pre-flip looking as he did hit it on the back side of his flip. But what a cheat. This is when it comes into play. Look at that. The way, I think it was Viper killed that kickoff and he came up real quick afterwards, paid off. And that's the way you get it going. See Sushi up on the cheat that time, did not work. Foxy up, looks like he's going to be first to the ball. Gets that towards the backboard. No one's really in position for it as Sushi is going to be taking this one over. Foxy keeping it in the middle. Gregnog not going to go for the 50. Course is able to get it out to Sushi, possibly. Sushi able to get it past a couple of defenders. Viper with the challenge. Is that going to float in? No, Gregnog is going to come in to save the day. Sushi putting it back into his own corner, trying to remain, trying to keep control of the ball. Foxy with a good dunk. Viper going to keep it towards his teammate. Looks like him and Gregnog were communicating, but that doesn't matter when you got Sushi on the field. Of course, putting this one into the corner. It looks like he's going to be ping-pong over to Foxy. And a couple big clears. Not much going on. Gregnog going to take advantage of some slow play from the defense. Gregnog showing his offensive strength, the aggression, setting the tone in his semifinal matchup. It isn't an RLFurs tournament without a DC. Well, you're not wrong. All right, we've had a couple. So hopefully we got the DCs out of the way for this one and the next one. But I digress. Don't worry. True Stunts will be back if he can hear me and he reconnects. Please feel free to just hop in at any time. But nonetheless, Corsa up. Possible flip reset. Oh, it doesn't even matter. That one's just gonna float. 2-2 now. As the Puma claims his mountain, rising high for that shot. Foxy almost there on the defense. Oh my goodness, did you see the treads on those wheels? They had paw prints on it. I had no idea that was in the game. Oh, man, that's the content we need. We need more of that, Sonics. I hope you're listening to this. Watching the stream as you always do, you know? Viper on the offense. Gonna take a shot. Incredible placement to put it past the defender who is going for the near post.
And with that, I am back.
Oh, there he is. We knew you'd be back, don't worry. I kept your seat warm for you.
Alright, perfect. Now, Douche, it's already 3-2. And
Yeah,
on
it's
the
been a lot.
kickoff, I missed something. Okay, now, Viper with the shot, but Sushi is there to take a clear. Fox with the second one, and it's going for the 4-2. Viper with the shot, Sushi can clear, but the second shot from Foxy goes in. Only 3 minutes left.
So over half the game left. We've already seen 6 goals. This has been quite the high-octane gameplay. No pun intended. Actually, no, maybe a little bit of pun intended. But Corsa now with the ball is going to pop it past 1. Goes for the 50, but Foxy is going to be there with a strong challenge. Now Greg Nog trying to go for a fake. We'll call it a fake. Foxy and Viper, the double commit. This could be an area of weakness. Luckily, there's not going to be the shot until now. Sushi off the crossbar. No one for the follow-up. Viper now going to take control as Corsa is able to get the midfield challenge.
Now Viper going off the wall, can hit the ball in front of the goal, but Gorb is there to clear it off. He's following the ball. Sushi is there going up with Gragnop, he can clear it. And Gragnop now with the possession of the ball, Viper right behind him, but Corsa can block it off. Now Sushi is in the midfield, but Foxy is there to clear it off. Foxy now with Viper in the front. Now Foxy is in the corner, but the ball is right in the air and Sushi is there to take it off. And he's going for the shot on the empty net, and that's 4-3. Nice goal from Sushi, going up on the wall and making a hard shot, and on the empty net it goes in.
Sushi taking advantage of the quick challenge in the midfield, trying to keep that pressure up. 4-3. They're not letting this one get away from them. Love seeing all the offense on this game. It looks like Viper is going to keep the offensive trends continuing as he lurked in the midfield waiting for his chance and took advantage. That was a cute little bump there from Greg. Now, I'm not going to lie, with the backflip. Probably just booped Sushi on the nose or a little bit, but it worked out. It opened up the opportunity for Viper, and he was there to capitalize.
Yeah, now only 1 minute 50 left. Fox is in there, Corsa can block it off. Goes up in the air, but it makes a weird bump on the ceiling. Now Foxy can clear it off. Corsa is on the way back, and can not save it. And Greg with the second shot, and a nice save from Corsa on the line. Now exactly attacking on Foxy, but he can clear it. Now the ball is high up in the air, but Greg Nog is just to put it away.
What an incredible save from Greg Nog off of his back tire. The over-the-shoulder save right on the goal line. This ball now going to ping pong back and forth. Gorb able to get it past one defender, but Foxy is there with an answer in the midfield, trying to get it over to his teammates as it remains to be challenged. Greg Nog now with the first hit, but Sushi is waiting in the corner and is going to look to keep possession. Just try to get this ball off other side, and with a little bit of follow-through on offense. It's like there's a lot of flying and a lot of whiffing. They're going to have to clean this up if they want to make up these 2 goals in this minimal amount of time we have left.
Yeah, only 40 seconds left, and they have to score 2 goals to make an equalizer. But there's Gragnok and Viper in there with the shot, but Sushi can clear it off. And now on the empty net, Corsa cannot quite hit it. Foxy can clear it off. But now Gorb taking the shot on the other half. But Viper already in there to clear it off for Gragnok on the other side. Corsa has a nice 50 on it, goes up in the air but has no boost. Now only 10 seconds left. First game is surely going to the blue team, and that's first game.
That is going to be it. Espeon taking game number 1 of the series. Now, True Stunts, I have a little request from you. As better than me, I am not bilingual, but you are. Can you teach me and the stream how to say "what a play" in German? I think that might be some little fun we can do in the
Yeah,
spirit of
so
things.
what a play is basically in German is was für ein Spielzug.
Holy.
It's a really long word, but yeah, I was also struggling as I came back. I didn't see which team was actually which from the name, so I just called it blue and orange the whole time.
Oh, that's fine. I do that too, and I am the one who's setting the teams up. Okay, one more time. Give that to me. Give me what a play.
Was für ein Spielzug.
Holy, was für ein Spielzug. Is that it? How close am I?
You do really good for a native English speaker. That's really nice.
Okay.
But-
So wait. So what's the first word? Was für ein?
Like was für ein means what a,
Okay.
and play is Spielzug.
Spielzug.
Exactly.
Was für ein Spielzug.
Wait, was für ein
Was für ein
and then Spielzug.
Spielzug.
Exactly, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay. All right. Was für ein Spielzug. All right. We'll get there. Right. This is gonna be a process.
We'll get there, exactly. Also, the funny thing on German is obviously you can put multiple words like behind.
Okay.
So like basically Spielzug, you can also divide it so Spiel is game and Zug is like train.
Wait. What?
Yeah, or also Zug is also called like in a card game when you are on like when you play the cards you are on the, how do you say it in English? You are on the road to play, so like Spielzug.
Spielzug. So if those words aren't all up together, it means something different, is what you're saying?
It can.
Interesting. Okay. See, I like this. We're learning, all right? See, RLFurs, you get more than just Rocket League, all right? You get culture.
Exactly.
You get culture with it.
You can learn languages in here.
Okay, they wanted a server reset. Okay, hold on. Are you in here? Yeah, you're in here. What are we waiting on? We are waiting on Gorb. Where's he at? Where you at, Gorb? I believe it. There he is. Hell yeah.
There he is.
All right, cool. Like, we are going to make sure the score is updated, and then pow. All right, look at that. We're gonna get right back into this, so we can see some more some Spielzugs.
Exactly, show more Spielzug. For the second game now versus Espeon and Umbreon. Espeon versus Umbreon. Now Foxy and Corsa on the kickoff. Gorb there puts it up high in the air, but the Viper can clear it off and goes afterwards for it. Sushi to clear it off, not quite. Ragnarok tries to pass, but and a triple commit. But everything went fine, and Viper is now trying to get a shot on it, but Umbreon is really making a good defense in the first 30 seconds.
A good stop by Corsa there to turn early on the save. That ball almost going in off the crossbar. Gorb able to get it off to the side and save his team from a potential goal. Now Viper sending this one up high, possibly gonna go straight down. Corsa there to get the save once again. This Umbreon team on their back foot, but not falling over as they continue to be a stonewall on defense.
Exactly, yeah, they cleared off every shot really nice now. And already 1 minute is over, but there's Gragnok and now Viper, the last mate, which can clear it off. Gorb is in the air, puts forward. Corsa also in the air, really fast play. And now Viper is in the goal. Corsa cannot quite put it in the middle. And there's Sushi already flying with a nice goal.
Oh, was für ein Spielzug.
Yeah, was für ein Spielzug.
Oh my
A really
goodness.
nice pass and a really nice shot from Sushi, marking the first goal in this second game.
Huge, big brain play for Sushi to be ready for that in the middle and for his teammate to see him coming off the wall. Really a perfect pass. It looked like it should have been in a training pack. But let's see what Espion is going to do in response to that. They need to get their offense going against Sushi. Huge save and defense coming out of his own goal. Viper now in his own corner, just trying to slow down this play. Trying to slow this momentum down from Umbreon. He's able to get some possession. Minimal boost, is able to get the fake pass one and the pass out, but his teammates not ready in the midfield. Now Viper on his back foot once again. Let's see what Corsa can get going here. Looks like not much. As this ball pinballs back and forth in the midfield. Gragnog now with the ball, going for a little bit of a carry here. Gets it over to the middle. It's going to be challenged by Sushi. And the demo. Corsa now open shot. Sushi almost able to get the next demo. Gragnog now with some control, at least a little bit.
Yeah, really fast-paced game right now, and only half time is over. Now Sushi tries to pass it to Gorb, but there's already Gragnog to put it in the other side on the half, but the game is already on the other side with Corsa up there, and Sushi with the second shot, and it's going in. The second goal from Sushi in this game. Corsa trying to put it in, but Foxy to clear it off, and Sushi with the second shot, and it's in. 2-0 for Umbreon.
They are definitely looking like a different team than they were last game. I think I would honestly say last game their offense wasn't looking too bad, but you can significantly tell their defense is starting to hold its own a little bit more. And on top of that, I think Espion, I may have seen some more double commits, which is not that great. But I think they will be able to get that flushed out here pretty quickly. As I say that, Espion on the attack now, trying to keep it going. Viper with the shot. Sushi on the save. Sushi trying to play a bit bigger of that last man back roll. Also able to keep the pressure. He's been sprinting around the field. There's a double commit that does work out. Sushi, oh, he's going to put that one high. And now Gragnog on the counterattack.
Yeah, now 1:30 left, but Gorb can clear it off. And a nice double demo from Espion. They got a bit of room now, and Gragnog trying to destroy Sushi. And Foxy with the flip, but there is Viper to clear it off in the air. And Gorb already going for the attack now. Empty goal. Is anyone getting a chance with? No, Viper can clear it off. Now Sushi with the shot and Gragnog with the save. Now Gragnog on the attacker side. 2 versus 1. What he's gonna do? Tries to flick it over, but Gorb is there to save it. And there's Corsa already on the ceiling, on the wall with Viper. And it goes completely to the other side now with Sushi. But Viper can clear it off for a short amount of time.
Gragnog trying to take this one over to the wall. Looks like Gorb wanted a bump there, but wasn't able to get it. Corsa feels a backflip, but this ball is going to be just too far to the right. Viper now keeping the ball in play. Foxy keeping it back. It looks like this Espion team is doing a pretty good job of keeping someone in the backfield. Viper putting it too high, and the double commit is going to stop them from getting that goal. All this Umbreon team needs to do now is just hold off for another 20 or 15 seconds now. And it looks like they have this equalizer in the bag. Foxy, no boost. What can he do here? He's trying to pass it out to the mid. And that one's not going to go through. And Umbreon are going to take a game number 2.
Really nice fast-paced game, and again, like in the other semi-half, it gets a nice comeback, so we can see at least 4 games again.
It is really good. I love seeing how evenly matched a lot of these teams are. Especially, like I said, when you're coming through with random teams, sometimes there can be problems, especially if people drop out and things like that, of there being mismatches. But the way that a lot of these players kind of mesh together, being that a lot of them have just played casually before, is making for some really interesting matchups. And definitely seeing teams play differently than they were in the quarterfinals, and to seeing everyone kind of like grow together throughout the tournament has been really exciting.
Yeah, exactly. They get more practice with every game, and their connections will be better and better for every game. So towards the final, we will surely have two teams which are going to fight for the cup, for the tournament.
Big.
Now, of course.
Was that in?
Sorry.
Oh my! I thought that Big Finch was gonna go in. It would have been technically an own goal, but Foxy gonna save the day, get the ball back on the orange side where he wanted it. Gregnog to put this one over to the side. It's like Viper now trying to get something going. Isn't able to make the contact he wants. Sushi off to take control. Does get a very nice flick and a little tap up. He's going to set up Corsa for the shot and the goal.
Nice shot from Corsa there. Sushi with a nice shot on the crossbar, and Corsa as the second one can put it in for the 1-0 for Umbreon.
This Umbreon team really starting to come together. Exciting to see Corsa back in the RLFurs Cup. And Sushi potentially, what a dunk! My God!
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Gord coming off of the side, using his flip to get in front of Foxy. Foxy doing his best to clear it away from him too. A huge
really
brain
crazy
play.
shot. Yeah, really crazy shot from Garb there, marking the second goal for Umbreon. Now Viper.
That was
Nice cleared off.
almost an incredible playoff kickoff there. Gorb going straight to the mid boost. Kickoff actually going that way, but there was a little bit of a team bump. Susie just trying to get this one over to the side, away from the midfield. Greg now to put this one up for his team is going to be stopped by Gorb.
Now Gregnog has the possession of the ball, can put it up in the air, but Viper is there, and nobody's there to hit it in the goal. So the ball is now in the half of SPM. Gregnog tries to clear it, but there's Sushi already lurking. Corsa now with the shot, and Sushi with the follow-up, putting it high in the corner, and the ball is still in the other half. They're making great pressure from it, and it goes on the line. Now Sushi again with the shot, but Gregnog there to clear it off. So Umbreon is really putting much pressure right now, as they have 2 goals and 3 minutes left into the game.
Greg Nog on the midfield stop. Last line of defense. He's playing up close, but it worked out for him. Sushi now. Oh, he does get that boost, but the ball sails over his head. Foxy in the corner trying to keep it towards the middle. Viper challenge on the side. Craig. Big pinch off the ceiling. Maybe not. Gorb is just trying to keep this ball away from the net as this onslaught of shots comes in from this Espeon team as they try to get something going on offense again.
What a shot from the own half with 107 kilometers per hour. Really strong shot from Sushi there to mark the third goal. Now on the kickoff, Viper versus Corsa. Now we are on halftime, and now Espen really has to begin to score some goals if they want to equalize this game or even win it.
Sushi on the defense. This Espeon defense trying to get back on their half of the field. Greg Nog now on the counterattack. Viper in support. This ball's going to bounce back towards the middle. Sushi's going to put it down away from any Espeon defenders. Unfortunately, no teammates there as this ball continues to bounce around on the blue half.
Now the ball, Gorb puts it low, but Fox is there to put it high up in the air. And now only 1 minute 40 left, so Espion really needs to start to get the goals in there, otherwise this game is probably going to Umbreon. Now Ragnar on the wall. Viper can clear it off. But there's already Gorb with a shot on the left post, really close. And Sushi with the follow-up. But Foxy there to clear it off and put it away.
But I think definitely a difference we can see here is this Umbreon team. Oh, I thought that was about to be a goal. This Umbreon team really paying careful attention to where they put the ball, not only to try to put it towards a teammate, but to put it somewhere where it won't immediately get hit back. Just every single time they hit the ball, trying to get it away from 50s, which is incredible because this Espion team is getting some pass plays going as well. Like, there's definitely some thought being put into where both these teams are hitting the ball. It just seems like this Umbreon team, especially with Sushi, is putting it off a little bit better.
Yeah, exactly, and there's the ball on the line, but Foxy can clear it. Really fast-paced game, and on the left post again. Only 30 seconds left. Now Corsa on the left side. Can he get a pass into the middle? He can, and Gorb is there with a shot in the net. 24 seconds left. The 4-0 for Umbreon. Corsa with a really good pass, and Gorb just has to put it in. Foxy tries to save, but no chance for him. And that's the 4-0.
Just under 30 seconds remaining in this game. 4-goal deficit seems almost impossible. Oh my. I guess I should just not talk at this point.
Yeah, as you say that, Ragnarok tries to prove you wrong, and he scores the first goal for Espion in this game.
Hey, let's see it. Let's see something crazy happen. Worst case scenario, Espion goes into the next game with a little bit more momentum. And maybe a little bit more drive, knowing that Umbreon will be on match point after this one. Foxy trying to get a little consolation goal. 8 seconds left. Let's see what they can make happen during 0 seconds.
Yeah, Corsa with the save, Ragnar with another shot. The ball is still in the air.
Oh
Viper
my!
with the shot. Oh, and it's
Oh my!
second goal. Nice buzzer beater. Nice buzzer beater from Espion. They didn't give up. They still scored a second goal. And it was Viper.
Viper, what a shot to react that fast and know exactly where he needed to put his car so he didn't slam it into the near post. But nonetheless, that is going to be Umbreon taking game number 3. They're now up 2-1 into the series. But this Espion team is surely not out. So we go ahead and ready up for game number 4.
Both teams still obviously have the chance to win this semi-final. But Umbreon has a little advantage with the game 1 now. They can relax a little bit, I would say, but obviously they won't. They want to give everything they can in this 4th game. Now Sushi in the air against Ragnar, can put it in front of him, but Viper is there on the wall. Gets over Corsa, but Sushi is there as last defender and can put it away. And puts it over, but it's really a close game right now. Foxy gets it in the corner, and Umbreon can get it away on the other half.
Be Sushi hitting this one into the corner, looking for another touch, but it's gonna be Greg on defense. Corsa now once again similar play, can be Viper on defense this time. Looks like everyone is in a line doing the same thing over and over again. Gorb there to break up the monotony as Corsa looking to take a shot. It is going to be Foxy up to, I thought Greg, but maybe not. Gorb now once again straight down bounce. It's gonna be hard to read as Sushi is running back on defense, waiting for Viper's hit as he tries to spread it back to offense. Wow!
And there's the goal from Foxy. Amazing shot. Wow. A nice shot from the distance, exactly between crossbar and Gorb. It goes in for the first goal. Really nice start for Espeon here. Now Viper and Corsa on the kickoff. Gorb Gorb trying to put it away, but there's Sushi demoing Dragnot. And Foxy put it up in the air. Viper goes up as well, but Corsa can put it away for the first time. And now on the free net. The ball is hitting the right side of the goal.
What an unfortunate bounce for this Umbreon team. Just slid up the wall. Viper going to be quickly challenged by course of this ball. Going to bounce too far and too fast. Now Grignog and Foxy on the rotation upfield. Gonna be stopped by Gorb, but let's see what we can do with it on the ground. Not much. Corsa with the shot off of the wall, and then he's going to tie it up.
Really nice flick there from Corsa. Viper tries to put it away, but it lands perfectly for Corsa for the goal. Really nice one in the middle. Now 3 minutes left. 1-1. Now Gragnog and Gorb on the kickoff. Sushi goes up, they will put it on the backboard, but Foxy doesn't let anyone from the Umbreon team score that, put it away. But there's Gorb already and put again on the backboard, and Espeon really cares about the backboard. They don't want to let anyone score it from an easy goal from the backboard there, but there's Corsa on the own goal, really close. That was a really close situation.
That was one hell of a save to go up in traffic like that and get the touch away from two offenders. Going for the shot. Gorb now gets it past one defender, isn't able to get it past two. Corsa trying to make something happen. Foxy on the wall now. Sushi getting it past everyone. Gorb, or not Gorb, Grignog there on the easy save.
Yeah, Gorb again puts away on two defenders, but Viper is set to put it away again. But Corsa on the shot, Foxy for the save. A really aggressive play again from Umbreon. And Sushi puts on the shot, Foxy wants boost, but he can still save the goal shot from Sushi. And now Gorb with the pass to Corsa, and Viper can clear it off for the first.
Be Sushi taking a shot. It's going to be wide right as Foxy's able to get that clear going. Double commit from the Espeon team, giving Corsa a little bit of breathing room. He's able to get it past one. Let's see what he can get going for this pass out to mid. His team is really far back. Sorry about that. And Sushi is going to continue to keep this pressure up in the midfield. Viper, huge shot. Grignog, what a... Oh, my goodness.
Save. Amazing save there. And it's a really close game. It's still 1-1 and 1 minute left there. Viper with the shot on the back of Gragnog with the follow-up, but Sushi can save the shot from Foxy, and Corsa puts it in the front. Now only 50 seconds left. Who is going to score the second goal?
It's going to be Foxy up to Viper. Viper back to the middle. Oh, he's going to get it just too far out of Foxy's reach. As we're coming into the last 30 seconds, tied game, the series on the line. Espeon looking to keep their tournament lives going. Viper, huge shot towards the middle is going to be too high. Sushi unable to get a clear out to his teammate Gragnog to follow. Now gonna be aerial bumped by Corsa, who is going to give his team a little bit of room to move. Sushi now on the wall, looking for something in the corner. He's gonna be stopped by Gragnog. Viper now in the corner as well.
Now 6 seconds left, still 1-1. Can Umbreon score a second goal right here? As they are, and it's so close!
Oh no!
Oh my god, that was so close. Umbreon nearly scored the second goal. And now it goes into overtime. There's Foxy with the shot, and
I'm so confused on what happened at the very end there.
What a comeback! Oh my god. Espeon wins the fourth game and it goes into the fifth. What an amazing game it was in the last seconds. Oh my god.
We have ourselves a series. Game number 5. You know, I think what just happened to me, I saw Corsa right in front of the ball, right in front of an open net. I think because his car is gray, I thought he was on the other team for a second. And I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me. But nonetheless, game number 5. This is it. We'll see who's going to go on to play ValFURant in our grand finals. This is a winner-take-all prize pool, so of course, very important. It looks like I think we're waiting on someone to load in. Okay, good. I want to make sure no one DC'd, but it looks like we're good to go.
Now the last game, whoever wins this game will go into the final of this RLFC Cup tournament. Now Corsa and Viper on the kickoff. Ball is wide up in there, Greg not going out after the wall shot, and Sushi there to clear it off, and Gorb is already in there. Nice shot from Sushi, but Viper with an amazing save. And Corsa tries to put it in again, Foxy tries to defend it, Greg not with a nice save.
Incredible patience there on defense. Not challenge that one too early. Sushi shot saved by Viper. As he waits in defense. Last man back. He is going to be first to this ball though. Sushi unable. Oh, I thought that was way off, but I guess not. Regnog now with ball control. Maybe not. Corsa going for the follow. Does he have another touch on it? He does not. Foxy almost on-goaling it, but saves himself at the last second. Now as Viper transitions to offense, he's able to get it past one. Sushi now can't keep control of that ball wide right. Borg now with the ball as they just try to keep this defense strong.
Now Gorb up in the air, 4 minutes left. And Greg now up in there, puts it in the other half. Viper can take the ball, and now Sushi can clear it. Goes up in the air, puts a nice shot, but Viper can clear it. His third save already in this game already. Only 90 seconds played.
Viper!
Now Viper with the shot on the empty goal. 1-0 for Espion.
Oh, as soon as he saw that ball bounce off of the backboard, he knew Foxy had him in his sights, and he took off downfield. That's the kind of chemistry we need to see from the team that's going to be going on to the grand finals. I can't wait to see how Umbreon responds.
Exactly, and as that goal happened, obviously all will get hyped up. They want to get in the final, both of the teams. And now also it's surely a mental game which team will go into the final, as they will be in the last 3 minutes in this game.
Oh, what a dunk!
Corsa, oh my god!
You know, that's the response I wanted. That's all I wanted to see, which is something a little crazy. Corsa came through 120% calculated. Never in my life would I have thought you did that on accident.
Corsa just with the perfect play there, obviously. Perfect shot, perfect response. Now Corsa again with the shot. Oh, and puts on the backboard, but Gragnock is there. No, Susie is there actually.
That double commit on defense was almost costly. Luckily, that shot going right into Foxy. He's able to get it past Sushi. Now he's got 2 to beat. Corsa there with some good defense, but Gragnock is going to be too fast in the air on the read. 2-1. As we're
Really
seeing
nice
some
goal.
solid gameplay out of both these teams in Game 5.
Really nice goal there from Gragnock. Not even half time yet, but already 3 goals happened. Now Foxy and Sushi on the kickoff. The ball is on the corner right now, and Gragnock, can he put it up to the teammate on white? He's going back. Now Gorb puts up in the air. Sushi immediately follows it with a shot, but goes on the back. Oh, and Gorb with an amazing shot on the top right corner.
Another top right shot. He's able to slide it in there. 2-2 every time there's a goal, there's an answer. As we find ourselves tied at halftime.
Yes, really intensive game here in the last game. Yes, we saw some really great plays, especially in the last game. And now Viper going for it. Corsa can make a nice 50, but Gragnock with the follow-up, and Viper on the corner puts in the mid, but Sushi is there to clear it off. Now Foxy has the boost to make it wide and puts it up in the mid-air. But there's Viper who can defend, and now the goal is empty. Can he make a profit from it? Nah, he cannot, because Gorb denies that and puts the ball in the other half. Now Foxy in the goal. Can he put a nice pass? Not quite, because Foxy is there to save it away. But Sushi is there right now, and it's a really big air battle. So many cars, many times the ball is so much high up in the air.
Ooh.
It's crazy. And Sushi with a nice shot there.
The 1, 2, 3 from this Umbreon team. Corsa to Gorb to the backboard to Sushi. Able to keep the defense guessing. So they've capitalized there and finally take the lead. Now on this kickoff, no cheat man, except from Greg Dog. Actually, looks like this blue team is going to find it. Oh, the double whiff there, and with Foxy demoed, looks like Corsa will have some time to make some moves. So he puts it up towards the backboard. Viper there to challenge Foxy upfield in support, but is not able to get it past Gorb. Greg now just putting it into the corner, trying to let his team recollect themselves, recompose. He does get a late touch on that flick, but it's not going to be enough to get it past Sushi.
Now only 1 minute left. Now Espion has to score a goal so they can take it to overtime. But obviously Sushi is there and puts a 4th goal in for Umbreon. Well, that is making the situation really difficult now for Espion, as Sushi can put it past Foxy.
My goodness, he stopped on a dime at the end to get that shot off. 1 minute left, still definitely doable from this Espion team. They got to work fast here. They cannot afford to have any whiffs, any missed touches. Foxy putting this up for Viper. Viper back to Foxy. He's not going to be able to get around to it, though. So many of this Espion team in one spot. That's not a good look.
Now only 30 seconds left. Viper right now in the corner. And Sushi, obviously Umbreon just tries to clear the ball now, because they know they still have to score 2 goals to even get in overtime. Now Gorb, backward flip to put the ball away, but gets destroyed from
Viper
Viper
floating.
now. Close, but Foxy is there and puts on the post. 10 seconds left. And it looks like Umbreon will go to the finals. As Gregnock goes up the wall, and yeah, Umbreon is the winner of this other semi-final. A really good game.
That is going to be it. I'm excited for the grand final that has to follow up that series. I know Sushi said his heart hurts, my heart hurts, but I'm watching. I wasn't even playing. So with that, I think everyone honestly needs a little bit of time to go outside, maybe take a step outside, take a deep breath, recompose yourself, and come back, because we're going to be back with our grand finals. It's going to be Umbreon taking on Flareon for the $75 prize pool. Both these teams incredibly high octane. We've just seen their performance skyrocket throughout this tournament. Do not go anywhere.